Warning, the following contains content intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, peeps? Welcome back to another Before Episode Chat with me, your host, Zon19. Well, that was an interesting previous episode. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but you probably should. If you haven't, follow those links down in the suggested bar, or just go to my page and watch that previous episode. Whole bunch of shit goes down. And I bet even more shit's gonna go down in this episode. Who knows? Everything's reaching a climactic finale, so we got to see this through to the end. So, alright. The only way to do that is to dive on in. So let's get to it. Having this freaky-ass dragon just pecking at my head constantly while sitting on my shoulder really makes me hungry. Hum nom nom. Hum nom nom. Delicious. Alright, man. What do you gotta say? Not you. I was beginning to fear the worst. Were those explosions I saw? Yes. Ah, but you shouldn't waste time talking with me. Alphino left a message, stating that you should return to the Rising Stones at once. Great. Can I still teleport after all that shit Midgard-Silmar did to me? Let's find out. That's way too far to walk. Getting lazy. Yeah, I can still teleport. Ah, good. Damn. I was half afraid that he'd irreparably damaged some part of me I actually needed. Wait. Can I still get erections? I don't know. I'm suddenly very terrified. Let's put that aside and check later. I think that would destroy my whole outlook on life. Otherwise, let's just go in here and see what Minfilia needs. Or, Alpha Node. Oh hey, Lucia's here. Tara's hanging out. Lucia's hanging out. Doesn't look like anybody else has moved. It just looks like they added Lucia in here. Alright. Well. Pop in here, talk to Alphino. He's probably gonna summon everybody into the room like, come look, listen. Oh, hey Urianger. How you doing, kid? Praise the 12 that you are hale and whole. I came as soon as Minfilia informed me of Sir Emeric's request. You have completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it. And I would hear your report. Oh, shit went down. Fucking dragon thing broke something in me. Goddamn terrifying is what it was. You conversed with Midgard-Silmar? I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. I'll take the offhand compliment.
Are we to understand that the Worm Lord did not perish, and has, in sooth, lain dormant these past 15 years?
Yeah, pretty much. Less of resurrection, and more rejuvenation, for he who dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly an attack is imminent. No shit, Sherlock. We must share this information with Sir Emeric immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgard-Silmar in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Dravanian is a grave, but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. For your own protection, and for the sake of our tenuous relationships with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. Alright. It's not like I'm gonna walk around and be like, a giant dragon just fucking talk to me. As for how we shall present our revelations to Sir Emeric's emissary, you may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. Okay. Minfilia, why are you staring at me?
Is there something you're not telling us, Kreed? You seem different somehow. It's almost as if you were missing something. Something important.
God damn it, I knew it! Ah! My sex appeal is gone!
12 for Finn. Midgar Somer stripped you of the blessing of light? Are you alright? How do you feel?
I don't know! I guess I'm okay?
I see. It is a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed.
I hope so. I'm gonna be really pissed otherwise.
It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgar Somer made mention of a covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the waters come into existence, so too did the Great Wyrm. Alfic and Nemia, Brother Time and Sister Fate, decreed that Midgar Somer ever watch over the source, for from all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods whom he treated, but Hydaelyn herself?
Okay.
Well, if he is watching over you as you have claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves, who do not wish to burden our friends needlessly.
Okay. Dude, what the hell? Now you pop up? Art thou a pawn, or master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? Apparently nothing. 'Cause you fucking took it all away, you dick. Ah. Penis. Hey guys.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Wormlord and lived to tell the tale.
Oh, now it's voice acted. She's still staring at me with those eyes.
I give thanks to Hydaelyn for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness.
Okay.
Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different.
I sure hope
And
so.
now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
See ya. Ah, jeez.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
For the same reason I'm not convinced. Bad shit tends to happen when people are overconfident. Oh, finally. Complete the quest. The Ishgardians have warred with the Dravanians for centuries, nay, nearly 1,000 years. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet regardless of how strong these magical wards may be, I nevertheless fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. Though it was not Midgar Somer who roared, a call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. Until such time as they choose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance, and pray that our fears are unfounded. Okay. Aether on demand. Alphanote has a message from Minbrida for the Scions. Okay. Ere I forget, I believe Minbrida has requested a gathering of the Scions. I assume there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Ascians. Pray, inform her of our business with the Ishgardians is concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I've completed my communications with the Crystal Braves. Aye. Membrita, what you gotta tell us?
All done with your talk of dragons? Wonderful, because Ascians are next on the menu. Let's head into the solar, shall we?
God damn it. First it's a giant dragon, next it's an ass. Huh. Well, okay, I guess. Feels like the stakes are kind of higher than they used to be. How you doing, Minbrita?
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Sweet.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what
Oh
we
my
already
God.
know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void. Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve, and I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source. And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, There is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea.
Okay. How are we gonna do that?
I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
Sure, go ahead.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories?
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out. Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether. Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Okay.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum.
Oh joy.
During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength.
Well, I would have wiped them all out, but that's not how speedrun strats work.
Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry.
Oh, great.
They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant. Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men.
Oh joy.
Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals. Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go.
If only we're ever
Besides,
that easy.
we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Ascians will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you.
Awesome.
Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalymo shall accompany you.
Fine. It's just Ascians, so it'll be nice and quick. That's what she said.
Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white Orsite.
Thank you, Eorzea. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
It's always something. If it's not a giant dragon, it's Ascians. If it's not Ascians, it's Garleans. Damn. What would this world do without me? Alright, fall into ruin. God damn. Oh hey. Hinky Eddie's here. Where did all the Domans go? Like, all the kids are just gone. Other than Hinky eerie, at least. Alright, Alphino. Let's get this over with. 'Twould seem that events have once more conspired to rob us of rest and recuperation. I was just talking about that. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. Alright. The Fourth have already deployed to the area, and await the arrival of the Scions. Wilred will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilbera at our headquarters in Ul'dah. You have headquarters in Ul'dah? I shall take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to support the front lines. Why do you have headquarters in Ul'dah? Dude, what are you doing? Your duties take you to northern Thanlin, do they not? Yeah. We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Falmin travels to Ul'dah, and we shall serve as her escort.
At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City.
Alright.
We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations, threatened by primals and troubled by dragons. We need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see, and it is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause.
What kind of convincing are you gonna use? Never mind, I did not ask that question.
If past events have taught us everything, or anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front, or we shall fall.
Okay.
Ah, how extraordinary that my little Ascilia is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I'm proud that I might now stand at her side not only as a mother but also a colleague.
A colleague with influential connections. But I fear that Ul'dah has become a place of danger, even for one so familiar with her streets. Bah! Woe betide the blackguard that so much as glares in your direction, milady.
Ah, I shall be well protected, it seems.
Shall we be on our way, then? Oh! See you later, Kreed. See you, dude. Y'all have fun. Don't get into too much trouble. Remember, if they have freckles on their ass, they have STDs.
Bye!
What was I doing? Alright, meeting up with Wilred at the processing plant. Dude. There's so much shit going on. Sorry for all the noise, just adjusting my chair. Feels like I'm falling out of my seat. There we go. That's a little too high now. Perfect. Alright. I guess they're inside the building? Or maybe on top. No, let's check inside first. Wilred? Nope, they were on top. Of course. Like he would ever be on bottom. Oh. Wait, what? Dude. Oh, there he is. God damn it. He's behind. Should have guessed.
Giggity.
Commander Laviere sent word that you'd be coming. A veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that disaster with the Amalja. But returning to the task at hand. The Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Rauban's push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing, getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. The Garleans could begin marching on us at any time. I think it's time we speak to Lieutenant Eldestan to finalize our counter-strategy. Okay. Let's get this over with. Knock some heads in. Sergeant Rose, my soldiers yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. What if we could sit for a while and reminisce about old times? The Garlean's on the move then. Not as such. The civilian droughtsmen have, however, come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears are confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices. Devices of Imperial design, no less. Oh, god damn it. They planted bombs? Found inside the plant, you say? But how? We've had guards stationed around the perimeter day and night. Tis likely the plant was infiltrated long before the Braves arrived. Master Thancred, have the Scions come in force then?
All the explosives. All who could be spared, yes. Now, there are likely more Imperial explosives about the place, so I suggest we spread out and conduct a thorough sweep of the compound. Considering the volatile nature of this Ceruleum, allowing even one device to escape our search may lead us to enjoying an uncomfortably close view of a rather spectacular explosion.
Right. Then I'll pass the word on to the fourth. What exactly should we do with these crates when we find them? Bring them to me. Carefully, mind you. My sappers could render the devices harmless, as they did with the first batch we found. Very well. Let's get going, shall we? Okay. Great. Is this a timed quest? Is everybody gonna die if I fail? No, it would be an instant quest if it was. Alright. I see one right there.
Good swear. Found one. Right there. Inconspicuously suspicious item. Yeah, definitely looks like an explosive crate. I'm just gonna shove that in my back pocket. Don't mind me. Don't think I've ever been up here before. Let's see. Maybe being way up here will give me a better view of the whole place. Shows over there. Just sparkly bit over there. Snapping my leg, no worries. I'll just limp along for a few minutes and it will heal itself. Because I'm a total badass. Nothing can stop me. Ever. Can I get through here? I can't. Okay. What was it? Aha, there it is. Okay. That should be the last one, right? Yeah. Victory. Almost like I knew it would be here. Yes. Conspiracies abound. Seriously? What the hell? I got like frozen stuck on that rock. This is weird. Adele's dying. What are you doing?
Should you discover any containers that appear out of place, then hand them over to me. My sappers will determine whether or not the objects are explosives, and then disarm them, should they prove to be so. Here you go. Inconspicuously suspicious item. Suspected to supposedly contain something like explosives. Why is there so many big words in one sentence there? There were 4 more of the blasted things? I'll have my engineers look. Disable them at once. Fine work, as always, Sergeant Kreed. Sergeant Rose. The entire compound has now been scoured from top to bottom, so I should hope that it's the last we'll see of the explosives. Our troubles with Castor Meridianum are far from over, however. Scouts have returned with news and movement on the front. Well, they probably figured out we'd find the bombs at some point. On the counter-offensive. Wow, it took me almost 30 minutes to complete one quest. Ugh. Lieutenant Edelston wishes to share a report with you concerning the Garlean's movements. We've been keeping a close eye on the Garlean garrison, and 'twould seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, the squads seen leaving the castrum are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Braves. They have decided to take to the field and meet the assault head-on. Pray report to Lieutenant Elaine, and lend your much welcome strength to the counter-offensive. Okay. Fan-fucking-tastic. Elaine, there you are. Hey, Elaine.
Glad to have you with us, Kreed. As I'm sure Lieutenant Ediston has explained, the Garleans have deployed a small force from Castor Meridianum.
Their main column assembles to the north near Dalmont's Talons, and we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. Oh hey, it's Ilbert. They wish to rush forth and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detached force to free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men.
Captain Ilbert!
Oh, his gloves are different. Greetings, Scion. I understand that Commander bids you and your fellows come to lend a hand to the Braves. With such heroes at its disposal, the Fourth should have no trouble contending with aught the Garleans might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The Third was also restless holed up in Ul'dah, so I marched them out here to fill any holes in the plant's defenses, and add their numbers to your counterattack.
The reinforcements are welcome. We have enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls.
Aye. 'Twould be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let's take this fight to the Garleans.
A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks catch fire. If there are no objections, the Scions will join the Fourth and give battle to this main column.
Okay. You're with the Third then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out to the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. Okay. I'll do what I do best. Smash heads in. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Eorzea. His scouts should have an idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. Okay. I guess. Jump on Frostwyrm. Sprinting is too slow. Eorzea. Let's get moving.
A pleasure to be able to fight by your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around, and victories are wont to pave the road to greater coin. Now, this detached force we've been sent to annihilate has split into smaller squads, the better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts. I imagine we'll need to split ourselves up as well to cover more ground, and make sure we root out all the would-be raiders. And seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I've assigned you to your own areas to scour clean of enemy soldiers. Aye, this will be a simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion.
Happy hunting to you too. Now, what kind of trophies should I take today? Should I cut off their dicks and hang them about my neck in a necklace? Or maybe shave off their foreskin and make a shield out of it to gift to my buddy, Horsefond. Actually, I don't know if he would appreciate that. He's not quite as madly insane as I am. Ashamed that being massively insane has its benefits. One's up this way. Jump on Frostwyrm. Let's get moving. I go around. There we are. This is gonna aggro like all of the Earth sprites. Yeah. That's to be expected. Guardians is becoming boring. Who would have thought that'd be a thing? I wonder if I'm gonna have to help the main fighting group too. It seems like I'm the only one capable of doing anything good around here. God damn it. Single-handedly winning wars left and right. Hey dudes, managed to do anything while I was gone?
You seem grim, Scion. I'll take it to mean that between us, more than a few Guardians won't be making it back to the castrum. These Imperials, though, they certainly make us earn our pay. It would be a happy man if I'd never have to tussle with another of those Magitech horrors. It is time we bid this war-torn land farewell. I shall contact the Fourth and let Elaine know the west is now clear. I shall appreciate it if you do the same and report to Lieutenant Edelstein.
Okay. Nobody I am genuinely surprised no one's commented on the tiny little dragon that's been sitting on my shoulder for pretty much this entire time. I guess eventually they'll notice. Damn it, stop clicking the dragon.
Sergeant Rose, what news of the Guardians?
I killed them all, like normal.
The raiding parties are no more, then. Excellent.
The Amagina
engineers will be most relieved to hear that the plant is no longer in any immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance.
You're welcome. What's my next quest?
An uninvited Ascian.
Okay.
Lieutenant Edelstein appears concerned for Mimbrina's well-being. You must be anxious. For word of your fellows, Lieutenant Elaine has reported a sound victory over the main column, and informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. All but one, that is. The Rogadan lady with the large axe.
Large axe? Is she a warrior? Or a marauder?
'Twould appear she has chosen to remain at the site of the battle. I know not what keeps her from returning to civilization, but Northern Thanalin is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sort such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you check up on her before you continue on your way.
Okay. Why is she way down here? Why was there a battle over here? Castor Meridianum's to the north. Okay, I guess. Oh, she's right there. Fate joined. Why would I ever want to join a Fate? Ah, damn it, Midgar Summer, get out of the way.
Hold on, I won't be a second.
Okay.
The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
Giggity?
I know. As Eorzea never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one.
Giggity? And you're using the dual Haken, that's cool. I was using that for a while.
And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it?
Yeah. But
Aye,
hey, opposites
that ought to do
attract.
it.
Ooh. Ooh, shiny.
So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting.
Okay.
Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
Don't say it like that, damn. What?
He senses me. A useful talent.
How could I not sense you damn viper? You just reek stupidity.
Ascian, are they onto us?
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Hydaelyn, keeper of knowledge, seeker of truth. Meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Giggity.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath. Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales.
What's up, dickface?
And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
That's what I do. Oh. Shit, son.
Do settle down. You must concede that I acted in self-defense. But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light. Oh, dear. Could it be that frail Hydaelyn has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee.
Piss off.
Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken.
I am a huge threat.
Now is the time to claim the staff. With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
Is that a masturbation joke? Because you look like a penis.
What did that bastard want with us?
Something about a staff?
Nabriales, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet. Unconscious. But
Giggity.
this staff... You say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff. Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff.
That broken-ass thing that Minfilia keeps?
Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Oh shit, son! Teleport. You know what? I can always just click the damn thing. There we go. Rebstol, please. Thank you. Poof. Return to the Rising Stones. How much time do I have left? 16 minutes, that's not too bad. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Out of my way, cat. Cat? Dragon? Same thing? How did you get here before me?
You're here. Master Louis Soir's staff is kept in the cellar, isn't it? Quickly now.
I teleported straight here. And yet, you still arrived before me, which means he's gonna be here too. Fuck snacks. Oh, god damn it.
You too.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah,
but that name is no longer fitting.
Fuck you.
You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
Oh shit, no!
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you.
Giggity?
The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain. My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on.
What?
But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
No.
You will not harm her!
Oh shit! Moonbreeder, no! Oh fuck!
Moonbreeder!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
Oh, that looks like it hurt.
The
Right in
staff
the
is but a
cooter.
broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
Wow, he is
If
just
I did
sassy.
not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Giggity.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Oh, fuck you. No, you don't. Oh, shit! Ophelia! Come back here, you cunt! God damn it. Stabilize the hole. Don't let it shrink too much. You okay?
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
Fine. I've jumped into tighter places. Squeezed? Thrust? Yes. The chrysalis is available. Okay. Bet it's a trial. Is it gonna give me another cutscene? Okay. Oh wow, that's ominous as hell. That's the wrong button. Here we are. Wait. No, I got all my abilities. Trials. The chrysalis. Why is it way up here? Okay. Insta-commence. Nice.
Get in here, get this done. God damn it. Come on, DPS. Hit the button. Dude. Hello?
Are you busy? Are you getting drink? Oh, there we go. Hey, yo. Oh my. If this isn't just dark and gloomy. Ah, there's the statue of Zodiark and Minfilia. The hell? That's some unique bondage. How you doing? You okay up there? That's not cool. Ew. Why aren't you just the creep factor times 20? His rune is different. You know the big glowing red rune in front of the face? It's like a triangle. That's cool. Okay. Fuck it. Let's do this. I guess the Dark Knight wanted me to be the main tank. I've only tanked this. Oh, good. Solidus Obscura? Who is that? It's the samurai. And he vanished? The fuck? There he is. Okay. Red. Greensies. Nope. Ah, fuck you. Why is only reds popping up over here? Get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it. It's probably gonna one-shot us in a second. That's just gonna be fucking great. Or not. Well, he didn't insta-kill me, so... The fuck? Dude. Holy shit, his attacks hurt. Is this because I don't have the Blessing of Light anymore? Oh, there he is. End of days. He's got his own Hyper Beam attack.
He's a Pokemon.
Triple. Ah, okay. That's creepy. Oh, that hurts like hell. And he disappeared again. Ah, dodge! And he disappeared again. I feel like the monk is AFK. Because he's not moving so much. Oh, no, he's right behind me. 'Cause that's a smart idea. There he is. And it's this thing again. Red. And green. You dick. Is he done? Shadow Sprite. Red. Green. Red. Oh! Shadow Sprite. Dodge! once again, that didn't actually hurt as bad as it should have. And there it is. Dodge. Fuck. Ah, there we go. Anomoto? Shit, son. Dude, what? Okay. Second time. Charm. Oh, we had someone ditch. What? Monk was the one that ditched? Really? Great. He's doing his thing. Red. Green. Shadow Sprite. Red. There's another red. Magic vulnerability is a little too high. Okay. Joyous. Since he only casts spells, this is kind of silly to try and use anticipation. Anticipation. Are you friggin' kidding me? Let's see if we can actually kill him this time, guys. That would be great. Teleports again before I pop Berserk. Alright, ton of damage. More damage. There he is. Dodge. Almost. Seriously? You son of a bitch. You stayed in that other position for like ever. And then right when I pop Berserk, you decide to skip out and be a penis. mean. Hurt. Victory. Okay. We're almost there. No damage. Suck on my dick. Really? Every time I pop a cooldown, he just dodges instantly, teleporting like a little ninny. See? It's not gonna do this thing just yet. Should probably keep my defensive cooldowns for when he does the whole teleport into another universe thing. Okay, where am I? What's going on? Where's the first one gonna pop up? Here. There, it's right there. Hit it, dudes. There. Woo. And we're back. Seriously, you're gonna do the whole teleporting bullshit? Yeah! Secret Ascian man! Secret Ascian man! He had the Triforce on his face. Huh. Oh shit! And I didn't catch her because I'm too slow. I'm a fatty. Nice work, peeps. Hell yeah! Stuff and things. Is that it? Nothing else? Everybody's gone. Gone already? Okay.
My thanks. Here, look at my titties.
No. Run away. And I open my eyes, and shit still went south. Damn.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
And he's ditching his body. Okay. That's creepy.
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come?
Ah!
Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, Scions.
Throw the Eorzea. Don't step back, pick it up. Use it.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
Okay. Wait, why is it glowing white? Why isn't it turning black as it sucks in his soul?
What? What trickery is this? No. No! You cannot! No!
Giggity? Okay, he's trapped. Now,
Use Tube Samati to gather ether! Quickly! Before he breaks free!
What? Oh, you mean the broken staff. Right. How do I do this? Okay.
Concentrate! Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the Blade of Light.
Honestly, that whole thing's kind of fuzzy for me. Here goes nothing. Ooh. Take my solar
Why won't
beam.
it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me! I shall make you pay for your insolence!
Oh shit, son!
Please, Mother Hydaelyn, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light. Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
I'm kind of losing hold here.
If only we
Think of
had
something.
a bit more ether.
What are you doing?
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
That's what I asked.
Master Louisoix, I understand now. The choice you made in death. There is life. Farewell, Eorzea. You damned old coot.
What? No, what are you doing? Oh shit, son.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
Don't cross the streams! Shit!
What? No! It cannot end!
Kamehameha!
I am eternal! I am immortal!
Now you're just a penis. Take this! Huh. Well, that worked, I guess. Huh. Feeling a little bit lightheaded.
Moonbreeder. She's gone.
Nah, she's not gone. She lives on. In your heart. Too soon? Probably too soon. I call the staff thingy.
You did it, my friend. The Ascian is dead.
Okay then, you can keep the staff thingy. Just remember to wash it after every use.
This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Okay.
Minfilia, are you all right?
I am.
Oh, she got over that pretty
We were surveying
quick.
northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
Okay, you tell them. I'll be too tactless.
She gave her life to temper the Blade of Light. I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Eorzea know?
Speak of the devil and he shall arrive.
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
I heard all, my lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Sharlayan motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louisoix. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Sharlayan behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered, and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louisoix hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louisoix's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart.
But she had no doubt, man.
Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louisoix's will before the end?
I guess.
The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
Shit. Ah, great. Another cutscene. Oh, I'm supposed to read this out loud. Shit!
We shall gather on the Charlian Manor to celebrate Minbreda's life and mourn her passing.
Okay. Direct hit, I think? What else do you gotta say?
In memory of Minbreda, Minfilia wishes to gather the Scions and honor the fallen Minbreda. As Minbreda was a native of Charlayan, I feel it only befitting that we gather before the Mark of the Scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? It is a monument found at Rathfrost and is sacred to Thaliak, guardian deity of the City of Learning. There shall we pray for our friend's dear soul, and bid her a peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal.
Okay, where is that? Oh, it's just to the south. Okay. Way to the south, but to the south nonetheless. Hopefully this will just be a quick cutscene, and that'll be that. We can all return to our happy lives. Oh wow, the whole place is empty for once. Let's get moving.
Alright, we have a long way to travel. It's Leech King. Ah. Lost another comrade to fucking Ascians. It's not the right way. This way. Right? No, this way. There we go. Yeah.
Alright. It's a big old rock with the scroll carved on it? Okay. Nemean lilies.
Forgive me, Moonbreeder. Had I been quicker or wiser, but I was not, and you paid the price. But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it. And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Life for death, a fair exchange. Other bargains will be struck.
That's all you had to say? Okay. Jesus. Oh, Is that it? Okay, speaking of Minfilia at the Rising Stones. Huh. Alright. Well. Pop in here and talk to Minfilia. Wonder what she's gonna say. How you doing? Oh, the staff isn't up there.
Though we have said our farewells, the pall of sadness has diminished but little. Forgive me, as antecedent, 'tis my job to be a pillar of strength for all others to lean upon. Yet I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way, and not to be swept aside lightly. Do you not agree, Kreed?
Yeah, I agree. Everybody needs their time to mourn. And here's the cutscene I was expecting.
'Tis as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast. But 'tis a pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with our destiny.
I guess.
The battles we've fought have taken the lives of so many. Eorzea, Membrida, our fellows at the Waking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will not be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. I hardly need to remind you of this, of course. 'Tis for my own benefit that I repeat these words, a reaffirmation of mine own chosen path. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. My apologies again, Kreed. There is no other to whom I could display such weakness.
Okay.
You are my pillar of strength, and I fear I shall need your steadfast presence in the days to come.
Aw. Okay. Lean on me when you're not strong. A victory won, a comrade lost. To honor the fallen, the living forge ever on, towards the light of a new day. Alright, thank you all for watching, peeps. If you liked the video, please click that like button, and if you want to see more content from me, your host, Zod19, be sure to click that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!